Hey, buddy, watch this.
Looking for the next nice new cheap version of Zoo Warlock? Well, I got the Rise of Shadows budget Zoo list for you right here. As you may have seen, Zoo Warlock is a pretty dominant deck right now in the meta. This version is built a little bit differently than the version that's out there that's utilizing Magic Carpet so successfully, but this version is still very good, and I've been winning games at a very competitive rate, sub rank 5, so like, nearing legend ranks. I'm still winning games with this deck, and I think you could pretty often play this deck to rank 5 if you're a good player. It might be hard to get to legend, but it's not outside the realm of possibility because Zoo can do Zoo things. And when you're looking at this deck, it plays very much to Zoo's strengths, as we've always seen that archetype, which is to say playing out early minions on board, just leveraging those minions on board to keep your opponent's stuff in check while chipping down their face damage totals, and eventually leveraging a mid-game board that can just push them over with lots of damage on board, and with things like Soulfire to help you get a little extra reach. And the way that this deck does that is really via onboard buffs and sacrificing your own minions. You have cards like Scarab Egg in there, so that when you use things like Evil Genius or Grim Rally on that, you can really turn your board into something aggressive and oppressive, which is nice. Void Analyst also has some nice demon buff synergies in this deck. There's a handful of different demons. So a cool couple different ways to play. Also cards in there like Portal Keeper, which is not something you typically see, but because of the way that it gets demons on board and helps you trade into things, which Zoo does like to trade, it's not all about going face. You need to take value trades with Zoo when you can. Portal Keeper, really supports that style. So Life Tap for Warlock will fuel this deck. It will empower it. You just keep reloading, and you eventually tend to overwhelm your opponent. Now, of course, if you're looking to upgrade Zoo right now, Magic Carpet is the key upgrade, but this list you might have to shift around a little bit if you do run a Magic Carpet build, because you might need some more 1-drops to really empower your Magic Carpet, and perhaps even things like Sea Giants at the end of your deck. But you can always just go into and use the new autocomplete deck builder in Hearthstone. It's very smart. It'll help you build a list using your cards that kind of gets all the pieces together in a smart way, trying to maximize your win rate. And of course, just use your discretion when it comes to upgrading decks too. All that said, I think it's just time to see this deck in action to see just how it works. It's a playstyle that does take a little bit of getting used to. It's not the most obvious all the time. So I do encourage you to watch this one closely to see how to win games with this deck. No One Bro says, yes, I made a good suggestion. I didn't even see it. Oh, Soulfire, you did. I didn't even see it, but you did make a good one indeed. I missed it, but we got there eventually anyway. We converged on a wonderful path. It demoralizes them. You think so, Bash Smash? It does save a minion, but that's what I'm saying is, like, if I'm running a bad minion to save a minion, would I be better off just running a good minion? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Microtech Controller. Is playing a Microtech... I know they're different mana costs, but just bear with me here. My point is like, would I rather just play a Microtech Controller than an Acidic Swamp Ooze? Because this is 3 minions, right? It's like, I get 2 minions instead of just 1 minion. Instead of saving a minion, I get 3 minions, you know? So it's like, where does that breakpoint happen? I think it happens somewhere. I just don't know where. I think we're going to lose this game, though. I don't think we're going to get there, guys. I'm not feeling confident right now. I mean, this is kind of a cool turn 4. This is certainly a decent turn 5. This could be a good turn 4, too, depending on what we're looking for. Well, that's sort of slow from him. He'll value trade into probably a 1-1 mech here. Oh, he just go ahead and plays for the buff. All right, interesting. Yeah, I mean, Grim Rally's okay, right?
So many possibilities.
I'd rather Grim Rally these. That's the problem is it's off curve, right? It's off curve. I don't like off curve in Zoo. In Zoo, I think it's important to play on curve. Okay. Do I go ahead and trade? I guess so, to save that minion right there, right? Like, 3 attack minions is solid, but it's not game winning, right? And even then, like a 7/7 Warlord's not game winning. I'm not doing enough to just overwhelm right now. Not quite a fast enough start. You can cut the Imp and have the 10 Demon breakpoint for Void Analyst. What is the significance of that breakpoint, though? That just sounds made up. That sounds like you just made up a breakpoint. I don't feel like that means anything. Did you just make up that breakpoint? Why is 10 better than 8 or whatever? I mean, or whatever number it is, right? Or 11, I guess you're saying the other way around. But you know what I mean? Like, what is the significance of a breakpoint there? I don't know if there is one. What imp do you mean to cut, though? Doubling imp or flame imp? Or what imp do you even mean? I like those cards. I don't want to cut those cards. Well, that's leaving me with a lot of damage on board right now. Okay. Well, this is certainly feeling a lot better. Not going to play this. I don't see an advantage to it right now. Next turn, if this lives, I'd have 7, which is 1 off. Might need this for a reload, though. This is going to be a tough board to deal with here. Dragon Ball Scorcher is not going to do it. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to get there. I thought we were losing that game in dramatic fashion early, but it turns out we were not. We were demolishing that game. We were crushing it. Man. Oh, maybe you mean Witchwood Imp. Oh, yes. I like Witchwood Imp. I forgot it was in the deck. It was stealthed. It's my dumb face, guys. I am like the one person in the world who really likes Witchwood Imp. I think it's vastly underrated. I don't know if I have any data to support that right now. I have to play a lot of games with it, I think, because nobody else does. But I feel like it's a really strong card that nobody wants to play for some reason. I can't figure out why nobody wants to play it. It's like, I don't know. It's a 1-mana 1/3, but it's stealth, so it allows you to do shenanigans, right? Like it's you know, it's a 1-mana 1/3 that is like sneaky 1-mana 1/3. And we like 1-mana 1/3s. We've known in Hearthstone; those are good. Dire Mole was a great freaking card, right? And it's like a Dire Mole, but it's just kind of mixed up. Regis, I've been playing with Fibonacci's Warrior, no defeats until now. Nice, dude. I'm glad the decks... That video has been very popular on YouTube. I don't know why. All my other deck videos have sucked. I think it's a length thing. I made it shorter, and it's like, okay, that's obviously the difference. Is like, people don't want to watch long videos, or you just get real, dude. Not everybody is in love with decks like you are and wants to watch every game. So make it short. Get to the point. I'm learning over time, slowly. It's taking a while. It's taking a long time. It's a 1-mana 1/3, but it aids a 2-attack minion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that logic. Yes, precisely. It's like a 1-mana 1/3 that's giving the health to something more valuable, right? In a way. Okay, this is actually really good in Zoo, I think. I like that explanation. I think it's a length thing, too. Yeah, I mean, the video's not doing as well as I thought, actually. I just looked. It's falling pretty hard. But better than my other ones, that's for sure. The deck videos just aren't popular in general. The last custom card video didn't do super great either. I think there's just a lot of videos on YouTube right now. Like, I was killing it in February because I don't think anybody was making videos, you know? Like, when you're the only dude making videos, people are going to watch your videos. But when everybody's making videos, because, you know, it's expansion launch, it's a lot more crowded, just more competition, so it's harder to get video views, I think. I only watch the long ones. Yeah, I know, right? I've got this, like, my YouTube is, like, it's too split. Like, other people's YouTube video content is, like, really always the same sort of stuff, you know? Mine is, like, a little bit discussion, a little bit, blah, 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 a little bit this, a little bit that, a little bit this, a little bit that, you know? It's always changing, so I think it's hard for me to find sort of a level sometimes. Gotta respect that, obviously. That thing is gross. I do not want to deal with that. I think 2 drops are good. Let's see if it's a... Ooh, the plays are real! Look at that attack timing. Oh my god, that's a real deal. Save. I got 1 extra damage. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I know I'm the best. It's clear. The Direwolf did it! The Direwolf... It knows you're playing Zoo. I know, right? I know. Have you considered posting your full streams to YouTube? I do most of them on cars, man. They're posted as unlisted. They're like, well, not really exactly. I live stream on YouTube my reruns. I'm not allowed to live stream on YouTube, but I put reruns on YouTube live streams. Here, I'll drop you a playlist, man. There's an unlisted playlist that you can find from the videos, but you can't find it elsewhere. Here. I don't want to make it all listed and make it big and obvious because that gets in the way of other videos and stuff. You know, it like steals other videos' spotlight and everything. So if you're not seeing it, that's why you're not seeing it, just so you know. But let me grab you a link here. Here's a link to my YouTube reruns playlist. Sometimes the numbering and stuff gets a little messed up, but they're just posted in chronological order. There's not going to be every video on there necessarily. Like I'll miss some occasionally, but it's still an archive of streams. Sometimes you might see like it runs long and like duplicates itself and stuff too, because it's just matching itself up with however long I'm streaming at any given time. But you know, that's the way to find it. That's the way to find it. So that's what you should look for. There's like 150 on there right now or something. 160, I think now almost, yeah. Your streams archived on Twitch too? They are, yeah. You can also find them on Twitch. Exactly. Let's just go for it, guys. I don't think we have a lot of time against Warrior. Warrior's going to be a tough matchup. I need to go hard. Need to go fast. Need to go quick. How has Frostwolf Warlord been doing versus using Sea Giant? It's been good so far. We've only played 2 games, but it won a game. The reason we're not running Sea Giant is because this is a budget list. This is a budget deck. I'm going to add budget deck testing to the stream title so that people are aware. Budget deck this time around, so. But I like it. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It hasn't you know, we've only played it one time, but historically Frostwolf Warlord has been one of the hard carry budget cards for me. It's familiar. It's been a really good budget card. And we even saw it getting played because I talked about it. Whoa, did I just actually move my whole camera? Did it settle back in the same spot? It did. For a long time, I've been talking about how I think Frostwolf Warlord's an underrated basic card. Like, it's one of those basic cards I think you can actually play, you know? And I feel like finally it's kind of seen that... It saw that in... oh, interesting, okay. It saw that in Odd Paladin, right? It finally got some play once Odd Paladin moved away from, like, Call to Arms or whatever it was. Whatever got nerfed. And took the spot of. Warlord is better on a medium-sized board. That's true, that's true. Warpath is gross, man. So gross. I mean, thankfully we have a good reload, and we actually kept a minion too. So that, oh, I think I like this reload even better. Yeah. Not micro tech controller. Super Collider will certainly kill these, but he has to take 5 in that case, which is okay. I can load up the deck with some value. Oh, that's good too, though. Shoot. See, this is why Warrior is like impossible, guys. It's so hard to beat Warrior, man. So freaking hard to beat Warrior. Like, how do you get there, right? There's just so much stuff dealing with all your garbage. It's going to be tough. Do you define budget as dust cap? Yes, yeah. 1,500 dust is the goal. I have had some budget decks in the past that ran like an epic. Just because it was like so fundamentally important. And just a bunch of other like basic cards and stuff. But that's really rare. It's usually always commons and rares, right? Almost always. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that's big enough, I think. Big enough to matter, right? 7/7 is awkward, so let's do it, man. Definitely big enough to matter. I need to find more good cards, though.
Cheeseburger.
Hey, Mike, thanks, dude. Thanks for the 100 bits, man. Good to see you this evening. Bash Smash dropped 40 bits earlier, too. We've had today a total of, how many bits today? Not that many, I don't think. Well, no, actually not bad. 3,968 bits. 25 subs and 46 new followers today, guys. It's pretty amazing. BGH? Did he BGH me? What did he do? No, he shield slammed me. Okay. That's not unexpected. It's 5 mana. Do I want an Evil Genius or just go for it? I think we go for it, right? Because of this. I think this is our kind of last hurrah, right? Sort of our last hurrah here. Hopefully we don't get demolished by like a brawl or another warpath, but I mean even this is pretty annoying, like getting to kill one of these so cleanly. That early Omega Assembly really paid off for him, by the way. Getting this Dynamatic was clutch. This would be a totally different game if it wasn't for that Dynamatic, right? That hurts, dude. That really hurts. Not that bad of a roll, I guess, but still, that hurts, man. Second Dynamatic down. One more to go. Slam! Good God, dude. Stop the onslaught, man. And always the bomb. Always the bomb. Stop the madness, dude. All right, I guess. I don't know, man. This is gonna be annoying. He's getting so much life out of me. Is it actually better to kill this just because I don't really care about the health buff, right? I'm just gonna kill this one because it's worse. I think some better plays on the Attorney Rover, right? Discover a spell is a big deal. Hellfire. Ectomancy is actually pretty good for me. I'm thinking about maybe just taking the consistent thing, but can I win if I void contract? The problem is I need to soulfire this turn, so I'm not even gonna keep the void contract. Damn, I should have soulfired first, maybe. I don't know, let's see. No, let's just soulfire. Hopefully we keep the void contract. I don't know. Oh, shoot. It's okay. It was kind of a meme more than a dream anyway, right? Kind of a meme more than a dream. But it had some applications, right? Because, like, theoretically, if, you know, we destroy half his deck, we could maybe just out-pressure him when he has low resources and just kind of push for a, oh, you're out of stuff, we're going to kill you kind of board state or whatever. Out of removal. Just happen to kill the right sets of things, you know? Alternatively, we just destroy a lot of bombs, maybe, so... we'll see. We did Budget Token Druid JC where it worked really well, dude. It was a great deck. It was really, really good. Like, really strong. The Lifesteal Clockwork Goblin. I have yet to actually draw a Fellhound, haven't I? I've played 2 now. I mean, obviously those just went in, but we did whiff on the first batch so far. And I am just dead, right? Like, he's going to hit me for 7 here. That leaves me alive to only 1 bomb. Second shield slam off the top like an absolute baller here. Clears my board, hits me for 7, and Warrior has demonstrated their absolute dominance of the Budget Zoo deck. T.O. Jeff, Uncle Jeff, just absolutely demolished me. A little too late here, guys. I mean, 10 minutes ago, you guys would have been handy, honestly. Would have been real handy. I can't tap because I have to have 6 health at least here to stay alive. I mean, 4 health at least, 5 health at least. But clearly, we're not coming out of this one alive, man. No heals in the deck. We're not doing 40 damage anytime soon. 45 damage. 47 damage. Anytime soon. So, it's going to be tough, guys. I thought maybe we'd draw bombs to just end our misery, but it seems that's not going to be our luck today. I am actually still alive. I mean, can I do 47, guys? Can we do it? 47 damage. Can't ever life tap. Uh-oh. That's not good. Weird that he left, well, I guess he didn't really have a choice, maybe, but... Okay, we're still in this. Good taunt minion. Good taunt minion. I've been in worse boards, guys. I've had worse boards than this. I've been in worse positions than 1, right? Like, definitely. We've been at 1 health and won a lot. Is Plot Twist not a zoo card? No, I don't think so at all, personally. It sacrifices card advantage, and you don't usually have a lot of cards in hand anyway, so why would you need it? You just want to tap and zoo. But anyway, it's expensive for a budget deck. I think too expensive. Oixel, night stream indeed, dude. Yeah, it's fun, man. We don't normally get to do the night streams. It's been really enjoyable so far. Very enjoyable. Viewer count is lower, but that's not... I'm actually really impressed that we have 250 viewers even, because I don't normally... Like, I haven't streamed at this time in, like, 2 weeks. I normally do, but it's been, like, 2 weeks, so... we don't have a lot of, you know, audience, like, built up right now. A lot of people aren't used to watching me at this time, so they go elsewhere and they do other things, right? Hey! We died. Cool. Feeling kind of upset stomach eating, guys. Like I'm hungry almost or something. I don't know. I shouldn't really be hungry. I guess maybe I should be hungry. I haven't really eaten that much today. I only had soup for dinner, so it's like soup. I feel like is just never filling. I've never had a bowl of soup where I was like, I'm satiated. Oh, I feel so full. Every time you eat soup, it's like, yeah. I mean, I'm still kind of hungry. Right? you guys have that same feeling about soup, or am I the lone soup guy? Oh, I feel so full from the soup I had. Oh. I've never said that in my life. Not one time. Grant the Fat says GG. Thanks, man. Did we play you or you just, no. That was T.O. Jeff. Hey there, today I was busy mode at work. Yikes, man. What do you do, Tremudius? Share, man. I always like... You guys don't talk to me enough. I like learning about you. I like hearing about your lives. I like knowing what you do. Like, share your stories, guys. I want to get to know all of you. Back in the day, I feel like we talked less about Hearthstone and more about just like cool, fun stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like maybe it was because it was your software dev. Literally everybody in chat's a software dev, so I don't know why I asked. Everybody's a software dev. Hearthstone attracts a certain clientele, right? It's like my whole life I'm surrounded by software devs, I swear to God. But anyway, back in the day when this was all first starting, I felt like we did talk a little bit more about, like, each other in our lives. Probably because chat was a little smaller, there was less stuff going on, but, still, I want that. I want to become friends with all you guys. Like, I want to know you. WTF, really? I'm literally coding right now. I told you. I'm almost a lawyer. That's awesome, dude. I've always heard that's expensive to get into, but it seems like a very rewarding career long term. Very, very safe career, too. Law seems to, unfortunately, drive a lot of stuff, right? Law is a big deal. What does this have? Nothing, right? It's just buffed. Okay, that's fine. I say unfortunately, I guess maybe there's not really anything wrong with that inherently, right? But just seems like law is a big sort of thing.
I had an interview from Mizzou
Full stack
about
dev.
my
Told
accident
ya.
where I broke
Software
my back.
dev. Yeah.
The doctor used a new medicine to help heal bones faster.
Whoa, cool, dude. That sounds awesome. I love the medical advances you're making, man. Of course, I'm sorry about your injury. That's no fun, but it's cool that there are so many neat things happening with it, right? It's really awesome. I guess we'll value trade one of these bad boys. I'm really, really worried about Spider Bomb, too. Do I have to trade through the entire board to play around Spider Bomb Magnetic? I do not want to, man. I really don't want to. But I think I have to. We're out of stuff, so that's always scary. But, I mean, an 8-8 on board is game-winning if it sticks, right? He might have Spider Bomb activation anyway somehow. I don't know. I don't think he does, though, right? Fireworks Tech, I guess, is exactly 5 mana. There's only one, though. Software devs like watching numbers fly around. I say go. More jobs for it. Apparently you're right. Yeah, apparently you're right. No, it seems like a great career, though. I've worked with a lot of software devs, but I myself have not personally been a software dev. I haven't been on the front-end customer-facing side of stuff. I know, I mean, the extent of my software dev is HTML and CSS. I know a fair bit of HTML and CSS. Not like a pro, but I can get around. I can do stuff. At least I'm unlike some software dev in the software dev people in the financial world. Oh, you do it in the financial world specifically? It's interesting. So many ways to go with software dev, right? Who knows? I'm medically retired from the Marine Corps, currently pursuing a degree in medical laboratory science. Interesting, dude. That's cool. I was kind of surprised that one of the top token druid decks in Aces Replay right now runs War Druid Lodi. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen that yet, I don't think. I think I saw a list, but not like actually in game, I mean. I don't think I remember seeing that in game yet. Spider Bomb, uh-oh, that's what I was worried about. Oh boy. Oh boy. I would have gave that to the top maybe myself. I don't know. You're kind of risking me building a big board here and like ruining your fun, right? Maybe we should have added a Spellbreaker to this deck, guys, instead of Portal Keepers. Do you think Spellbreaker would just be objectively better than Portal Keepers or not? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. I guess we're just gonna... What does this have attached to it? This doesn't have anything except Bronze Gatekeeper. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go for it here, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna just take the 1 out of 4. Just gonna take the 1 out of 4 here to try to keep my 8-7 up, right? It's just a straight up 1 out of 4, right? It's all it is. Just... Oh, no, 1 out of 3, excuse me. Oh, nice. Okay, that's fine. 1 out of 3, excuse me. Sick. Okay, that's a big play. This is a hard play. That was tough, but I can't risk losing my 8-7 right now. It's just too important. I gotta worry about dying a little bit too right now. Yikes, man. I don't think I can life tap anymore, can I? 9 and 4 is a really significant breakpoint because of Soulfire, but I just can't in good conscience kill my minions, can I? Like, I can't just kill this, and I can't life tap either because I'm actually worried a little bit about my life. Maybe not this turn, but maybe next turn, right? 9 and 4 is such a significant breakpoint, but I can't kill a 5-2 for it. A 5-2 is too valuable. I have a really good board, so it should be okay. We should be fine, right? He just Bronze Gatekeepered. Like, does he have another... Is Ursatron punishing? Is there, like, a safeguard? There's not usually safeguard in these big ones. He's got, like, Boommaster Flark and, like... I don't know, some garbage in hand. He's just got some garbage in hand. 9 lives is scary because they could kill this. Then he could trade. I wouldn't have it. Well, I probably would always if this lived. If this lives, I don't have it. Okay. I mean, honestly, the Frostful Warlord, guys, has been MVP, honestly. Psychologist here. Nice, dude. I got 2 degrees in psychology. IO psych on my side, not clinical or counseling stuff. I don't know anything about that. Can you pause the game? My wife wants me to switch the laundry. What changes would you make to this deck? Let me check it out. Uncar's Thug. Let's see. Uncar's Thug. Okay, that's actually a really legit good play. I don't know why that took him so long. Oh, nice. All I need now is 1 minion to win, if this survives, right? If it survives. Which it will. Sick. Okay, I just need any minion. Any minion. Is there literally any draw here that doesn't win me the game? No. Okay. Oh, there is actually. Are you freaking serious? Literally any other card in my deck wins me the game. Literally any other card. Soulfire wins me the game. Literally any other minion wins me the game. Try the Lackey for 2 damage. I have to... Well... Can I? Do I have to actually take a trade? I don't have lethal guaranteed ever. I don't think I'm dead, so I think this is the right play. If I thought I was dead, I wouldn't do this, but since I'm not... Okay, this is actually a lot of outs too. Oh my god, I'm too good. I'm just too freaking good, man. I wouldn't have made that play if I had like 8 health, by the way, or something. I would have traded if I had 8 health. Because I think we could have won long still. Like, we were 1 or 2 turns away from winning anyway. So I might have traded if I'd had more health. Man, I can't believe we drew the 1 card, though, that wasn't a guarantee. Every other card was guaranteed. We drew the only 2 cards in the deck that weren't guarantees. Not even just 1, the only 2. Man. But instead we win, and this deck is flying. And Frostful Warlord is MVP, man. This deck is insane. Frostful Warlord is great. Zoo is... We're winning with a 1500 death stack at rank 3. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know, right? Went to the dentist today, came home with 4 less teeth. Yikes, World Slayer guy, man. That's never fun. Dentist is, like, horrifying for a variety of reasons. That's certainly one of them. I feel you, dude. I don't think I had great teeth as a kid either. I'm thankfully turning that around as an adult, but I feel you. Where would be the best place to send you an HS replay link? In chat, man. It's fine. Just drop it in chat. I want other people to see it, too. Pyro Trap has been on a losing streak. I am sorry, sir. I am sorry, sir. Is this worth going early for? I don't think so, because I think I actually kind of already have to respect the stupid 2-3 Murloc, just in case that's what this deck is, right? Gotta respect the Murloc a little bit. Need to have something that can kill the Murloc. Okay, obviously that's not what this is, so cool. Oh no, no! Would like to draw a 3-drop. I don't really want to do this right now. I don't really want to Grim Rally yet. That's fine too, though. That works. Whatever. No demons in hand, but a 2-2 is a 2-2, right? Says the ballerina. How is Witchwood up Imfel? I like the card, man. It's felt good in the deck so far, I think, and I like it. So Tremudius, what are you sending me here, man? Looks like the Lodi token druid. Yeah, the Lodi's stats don't look amazing, but they don't look out of place either. They certainly seem fine. I mean, the flexibility's cool in a deck like that, I think. I have to wonder if you would be better off with just like a Microtech controller, but it's hard to test those counterfactuals and stuff, right? Well, not the most clippable thing that could have happened. I'm convinced all dentists are evil, even though mine is really nice. I think it's insane how we have not made more medical advancements in dentistry. It really boggles my mind. Like, I don't understand it at all. It seems like we should be so much farther ahead than we are. Really, really worried about getting punished by like a Hagatha scheme next turn, I guess. But I'm gonna try to make this work anyway. Well, those are good reloads at least, I suppose. Really good reloads. Should have went face. I don't know why I hit that minion. That was a mistake. I should have just went face. I was originally going to trade this in, but then I realized it was getting buffed and I didn't want to anymore, so obviously that's a misplay. That deck does... Oh, it already has 2 microtechs. Oh, okay. Yes, a third would be good. I didn't see it in the list, really, huh? I thought I looked carefully. Anyway, Reno Shirvala here. Oh, God, that is a big old boy. Yikes. Good lord, dude. That dude is way too big for me. Gotta be careful saying that sort of stuff. Oh, this is better, right? Always. Just kill it while it's not actually healing him. I guess I better kill this just in case he gets a taunt totem that annoys me later. Sharkfin fan is useless. Alright, so I gotta worry about board clears. That walking fountain off the far side was bonkers. Muck dudes could be coming too. Like I said, Ziliax, no, big bad Archmage. This is a legit big one, huh? It's a big boy here. Yikes, I kind of have to respect that, don't I? Jeez. I definitely value taller minions here rather than shorter minions, so I'm going to trade in the small boys, I think, as much as I can. Depending on how this ping rolls, it might make a big difference. Actually, I'd rather life tap. Hold up, I should have done that first. Oh god, that's gonna be nice, maybe. Let's see if these pings connect. I don't. There's no risk on these pings. I can always trade cleanly. I'd like 1 ping to hit, ideally, not 2. 1 would be ideal. Perfect. Exactly what I asked for. I wanted to trade this in instead of the 2/2, right? This wasn't as valuable, so. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but it does help a little bit against certain things, you know. All right, we're looking okay. It just depends on a board clear or not, right? If he has a Hagatha scheme that can clear this, and I lose. If he doesn't, then maybe I win. This will probably get hexed, but it still requires him to spend 4 mana, which is nice. That is a weak looking. Oh, never mind. That is a sick roll. Oh my god, if this dies, I swear. Oh, it lived. Okay, good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Perfect, okay. Oh, I have to respect this, unfortunately, because of the stupid... These are so good with Lightning Storm at 3 health. If that's buffed, I just can't let that happen, so... Hopefully this board sticks, man. Hopefully this board sticks. Did that Lightning Storm actually punish me much? Not really, right? The spell damage, that is. This could have rolled 3 anyway. Since he whiffed on that one, that's the only one that actually mattered. The spell damage didn't really hurt us much in this scheme of things. That's good news, really. What would be the reason he wouldn't kill the 4/1 here? If he has something that does 1 damage, he has like a totemic smash, he'd use it now, so he doesn't have that. Maybe he's thinking about it for a future turn, like why the health might matter, like a top deck Hagatha scheme, for instance, could do 1 but not 3. He did decide to kill the 1, so I guess that implies he probably doesn't have those other things, right? Okay, do I value the buff on this more, or the extra False Wolf Warlord stat line? Let's just life tap anyway and see what we find. 3 health is significant breakpoint against Lightning Storm. So I think I value the buff on this more than the extra health on the Frostful Lord. I think the Frostful Lord's I think that's going to be a hex bait anyway, so its health total probably doesn't matter significantly, right? Whereas the 3 health on the and the damage on the imp kind of splits that resource across. We basically decided which minion got the 1/1 buff, right? Did the imp get the buff, or did the Frostful Lord get the buff? And if he's going to hex anyway, then let's give the imp the buff, right? What is the math for Doomsayer on the Summon Lackey? I don't know, man. I didn't think about it, though. I'll tell you that. I want to validate me crafting Loti in December. Yeah? Oh. So we actually made the wrong choice, right? This would have been better off, it turns out. But this is a really, really good board. And now that having 2 of these is probably going to make his life a lot harder. He needs like double hex. He didn't hex last turn. I wonder if I would have hexed in that scenario if I had the hex. He has since drawn a card. He will generate more cards soon. Grim Rally might give me the damage necessary to get a lethal, right? I mean, I have lethal anyway now, but assuming this doesn't stick. I don't have a lot of good draws anymore, though. Soulfires are probably handy, but I hit most of my powerful stuff already. Dark Iron Dwarf is sort of good. Portal Keepers are okay, but not playing around Crushing Walls. Gosh dang it, you're right. That darn generate a hunter card spell he's got. Been a long time YouTube fan, first time tuning in on stream. Nice, Sylvie, man. Thanks for making the move over, dude. I wish we could get everybody to move over, man. Tell your YouTube friends, like, hey, man, watch Regis on stream. It's super fun. You get to talk to him. You don't just watch him. You get to talk to him. Like, what? A lot of YouTubers, though, still aren't on board the whole train there. This is a pretty cool turn, man. I like this a lot. This is sneaky stuff right here. This is real sneaky stuff, man. What a turn that was. What a freaking turn that was. Soulfire is insane. Okay. Grim Rally, I certainly don't worry too much about. I want that 7 damage face! That was a sick turn, dude. Alakir into Ancestral Spirit, clearing the board. What a nutty turn, dude. What a nutty turn. Really, really cool stuff. The Secret Pally I was talking about the other day is up to 13 and 4. Nice, man. That's a really good roll. Really good run, I should say. That must be like an Urshock or something? And maybe looking for a Hex here? I think he's digging for a Hex now. Just got here. How much longer are you planning on streaming? Another 45 minutes, Cut Man. Another 45 minutes. Eureka into Big Bad into Hex. Wow, that's a heck of a turn, dude. I need that not to be a taunt. Okay, that's fine. I need myself a Soulfire. Shoot. This could find me some sort of lethal. Maybe. Wow. I'm 2 off right now. This is a Bluegill Warrior for lethal? And there you go. There's the budget Zoo Warlock here. It's Zoo. It does Zoo things. And that means it often wins games. If you guys have any thoughts or questions on this deck, feel free to leave those in the comments below. But until then, thanks much for watching. And until next time, game on.